Hello everyone and welcome to event number 9 of the Wera Tools British Kart Championships. You join us here at a slightly overcast Rowrah circuit, and you join me here with Mr. Charlie Turner, one of our KZ2 drivers. Firstly, Charlie, how are you doing this morning?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
I'm really well, thank you. First person to ask me today. Now, as I say, conditions aren't the nicest. It was even worse yesterday, believe it or not. I've seen out there, even in some of the slightly slower powered karts, it can be quite slidey out there, particularly through the first S's. You've got that right, then left, then right. How difficult is it in a KZ2 kart?
Yeah, definitely very, very hard. Obviously with the conditions yesterday it did really help, and we haven't been to the track for 2 years as well, so obviously it was difficult for us as a team as well. We had to quickly get straight on it, and obviously with the conditions yesterday didn't particularly help us because now it's dry, so it looks like it's going to be dry for the rest of the weekend. So today we've got to start from scratch again because we haven't done any testing over the summer, so we're playing catch up compared to everyone else. But yeah, compared to the wet weather, it wasn't a very nice day yesterday, but yeah, hopefully today should be dry.
No, exactly. Yeah. Hopefully dry today. Hopefully a bit of running gives you a bit more confidence going into tomorrow. Now, is Rowrah a circuit that you enjoy? I know you said you hadn't been here in very long. When you have last been here, did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I love this track. It's probably definitely top 3 of my favourite tracks, especially in road tracks in my old days, but this is only my second time in the KZ, so it's definitely, I would say, my favourite driving tracks in the country.
Okay, awesome. I definitely want to give it a go myself, so hopefully I can get out on circuit at some point. Now, we haven't seen the KZ2 drivers since Shennington quite a while ago. Do you think that's going to bring in any rustiness? I know you said you hadn't been at this circuit for a little while, plus the fact you haven't been in the KZ2s for a while. Any rustiness keeping in?
No, I don't think so. I think once you get into it and see adrenaline kicks in, you should get straight back into it straight away.
Okay, so feeling nice and confident then. How do you keep yourself right on the money, right on the pace between rounds, particularly such as this when we've got a bit of gap in between 2 rounds?
Well, in my spare time, obviously, I'd have a full-time job in between, but I do quite a lot of fitness training during the week in the evenings, try to go to the gym at least 3 or 4 times a week if I can, cycling, and try to keep myself motivated, and obviously watch YouTube clips of laps and laps of the circuit, just try mentally, physically, obviously, get myself ready into the zone for the next race.
Yeah, for sure. Lots to do, and as you say, having a full-time job as well, you've got to squeeze everything in. That's slightly challenging, but we look to the standings. Coming into the final round of the season, 4th in the standings for yourself, 15 points behind Morgan Porter, and it seems to be a very tight-knit group in the top 5, still very much in with a shot of back-to-back titles in the KZ2s. Now, coming into this weekend, do you have any particular plan? Is that even a possibility in KZs? Do you just take it as it comes, or are you going to keep your cars close to your tests and not tell us anything?
I just keep it to myself, and I never ever look at championship points because I always find it's a big distraction for myself, and I always focus on winning the race to get podiums. That's my own target, and obviously for this weekend. But like I said, it is what it is. There's 5 people in the shout of it, and I just can't think about anyone else. I've just got to do my own thing, and it'd be great to have another championship. But obviously, my main focus is on this weekend and just focus on my driving and try and finish on at the front. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, for sure. Focus on yourself, let the others do what they need to do, and hopefully, yeah, you can come out on top by the end of it. You are the number 1 seeded driver. As I stated there, the possibility of back-to-back championships. Being that number 1 seeded driver, you beat James Gunnisser last year by only 2 points. So you're running all the way up to the end of the season, pretty much to the final race of the season. Coming into this one, it's looking like it's going to be pretty similar again. Now, do you think because you had that experience last year, you maybe got a bit of an upper hand against some other drivers who haven't been in such a situation before?
I mean, yeah, definitely last year was very close, but this year's looking even closer. But obviously we've had less races this year, less rounds. It's obviously brought everyone into play. But like I said, I won last year's championship. I've won like senior road types before in a few years back. So, of course, experience definitely helps for sure. But like I said, in loads of times, I just don't look at championship points, just focus on myself and see what happens at the end. And we've had a bit of bad luck in between, but it is what it is. It's motor racing. We just have to keep our heads down and just get on with it.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it's sure to be an exciting weekend of racing in the KZ2s. It never amazes me how quick these karts are, even just from watching from the side of the circuit. I can't imagine what it's like being behind the wheel of the kart. But you don't want to miss any of the KZ2 action out on circuit at Rowrah this weekend on Motorsport UK TV, provided by Alpha Live.